Dear God, I found myself in a heap of ashes. I found myself wallowing in my past, you see. I found myself sitting in the ashes of molestation, hurt, and abuse. I found myself covered in ashes of shame, guilt, and feeling myself lost along the way, you see. The Lord, that when I found myself covered, set in ashes, all I could do was mourn at everything that had been placed in front of me. Some things I had no control of, you see. Covered in ashes of the filth of another, covered in ashes, feeling like I was less than, feeling like I was not enough. You see, covered in ashes, not knowing my enoughness, not knowing the beauty that you have placed inside of me. So, Lord, I come and I lay my ashes before thee. I come and I lay everything that has been placed on me that was not in me, not given to me by you, but I come laying before you every part that I have and everything that has been poured on me that you did not approve, you see. Lord, I come with all the ashes that I have, walking away from my past and who people have held me to and all the decisions I made outside of you. Lord, I come with my ashes. And Lord, as I come, I pour out my heart because I have been walking through the spirit of heaviness, being heavy by the decisions, not knowing where I'm supposed to be in, not knowing where I was supposed to seek in, not knowing with whom I was supposed to sit in, wrapping my arms and my love around the sin that I was in. Lord, I come with the heart of heaviness, pouring it out to you because there's nowhere else for me to go and no one else to look to. Lord, you see, I have found myself in a place of mourning, mourning over who I used to be and mourning over the little girl, you see, trying to find myself, you see, and trying to find myself in the wrong places, you see, sometimes in alleyways and sometimes in the back seat of other people's cars and sometimes waking up and not even knowing where I am someplace really, really far. Lord, I come with all of my mourning, looking at my past, looking at suicidal ideations that have tormented me, looking at the fact that I didn't know what my sexuality was. Lord, I come because I was confused, you see, and Lord, now I come looking to the one that sits on high. You have been the lifter of my eye, the lifter of my head, letting me know that I have sight. Lord, I come with all of my ashes. I come with all of my mourning. I come with all of my pain and my spirit of heaviness. Lord, that I pour into you everything that I am because I felt like I have nothing to gain. But Lord, that when I found myself in a broken place and space, I knew that I could pour out myself to you in this place, in this space. Lord, I pour out myself, you see, understanding that who I used to be is not who I am today. You see, Lord, I come to you with all of my ashes, and you have put your crown on top of me, letting me know that you have given me beauty for ashes. I don't have to stay in that low place, that broken space. I don't have to stay in that dark space trying to figure out what part of my life that I can erase. Lord, I no longer do I walk in shame of the past of who I used to be, wallowing in my pain, you see. Lord, I come before you with everything that is inside of me. As you give me beauty for ashes, I now can have joy for the mourning that I endured, knowing that weeping endureth for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Lord, you are my morning. Lord, you have been my morning star, my bright star, and everything that was and used to be is now left afar. Lord, I stand inside of you that you have now put this praise on me like a garment. I wear it daily that I can praise you. I wear it daily that I don't have to no longer walk in the spirit of heaviness, but in praise. You see, Lord, I praise you for giving me life. You see, Lord, I praise you for restoring me, healing me, and elevating me. Lord, I praise you for not looking down on me when others look down on me. Lord, I praise you for confounding the enemy because he thought he had me in the clutches of his hands, but instead I was in the clutch of your hand. And what can man do to me because you brought me out of who I used to be? You've restored me, renewed me, have made me a new creature. You see, the creature that you have made me to be, you have given me beauty for ashes. And Lord, I remain in you. I stay in you. I will not give up. I will continue to press into you. That as long as I live this life, there are some things that I know that I will go through, some pain and some strife. And as you said, that weeping may endure for a night, that my pain and my strife will only last for a night. It won't last always, knowing that you will give me joy for the rest of my days, that even in my hurt and my pain, that I can stay in you and last always, knowing that when I gave my life to you, you've given me everlasting life, that I don't have to worry about the things of this life, knowing that I am in the world, but not of the world, knowing that there is beauty that rests on me, and not only on me, but in me, knowing that there's a beauty inside of me, Lord, because you reside in me, Lord. You dwell with me and you dwell in me, knowing that is I that am in that place with you. I have a dwelling place, a hiding place, a safe place. Lord, I can look up to you and say, Abba, Father, because see, you have made me yours. You have given me the inheritance and the beauty of you. It is you that I adore. I glorify you in everything that I do. Lord, I praise you. You wrap your arms around me. You love me no matter what it is that I have done, as long as I continue to come to you, not giving up. Oh God, Lord, I ask that you keep your hand on me, protecting me from the course of the enemy. You see, he laid out a path for me, but Lord, your path was greater than his path could ever be. Lord, I thank you for ever loving me, for keeping your hand on me, letting me know that there was beauty inside of me, letting me know that I was more than enough. And in my enoughness, oh God, you have seen the beauty and the greatness that you have already placed inside of me before the foundation of the earth. And Lord, I come to it today knowing that I am your child. I am a daughter of the Most High God, knowing that as I have matured in you, I have become a son of God. Lord, I thank you for giving me your promise, for giving me your inheritance, for giving me the beauty for ashes that I used to be, knowing that I'm no longer in that place. You see, Lord, I thank you for restoring me, for loving me. Before I even knew what love was, you've loved me. Before I could even understand the magnitude of love, you loved me. Before I could even step into your marvelous light, you had already loved me, allowing me to step in, even before I loved myself, letting me know and showing me and molding me in the love of who you are, that I step into your light, your marvelous light, oh God. That knowing that even the times that I might find myself in darkness, that you dwell in the thick darkness. And even in my dark place, I can still find you in that place. Knowing that in that dark place, you'll pull me out of that place, allowing me to step into the place of your light, your love, that I am just like eagles that take flight. So, Lord, I thank you for wrapping your love around me, that seeing me beyond my past, seeing me in my right now, you see, and taking me beyond this place, this space, and this time, you see. So, Lord, I thank you, oh God, for giving me beauty for ashes, for removing the spirit of heaviness, that I walk in the garment of praise, oh God, and knowing that I no longer have to mourn over who I used to be, oh God. But Lord, that there is joy. And yes, I weep for a night, but right now I am pressing in the joy and the love and in the light. So Lord, I thank you for this life of the beauty for the ashes. So Lord, I stand in you, being beautified, glorifying you, being sanctified, bringing life of others to you, that they may have life and may have it abundantly. So Lord, that you may give them also beauty for their ashes, that they don't have to stay in the past, you see. So Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you, and I'm grateful for you ever loving me.